All right, we're here with Micahi Danzy, Florida State's newest four-star running back commit. Micahi, how does it feel to be a Seminole?
It feels great growing up being Florida State fan. It feels good.
Just, what went into this decision? How did you end up choosing FSU?
Well, I had very deep conversation with the coaches. Telling me how they won't change my position. Because of my build. Because a lot of coaches were thinking that, so that kind of helped with my recruitment.
What did they kind of tell you about how they plan to use you?
They kind of plan get some throw some passes to me, get some outside zone, get me in space, so I can do what I have to do.
I know in the past you've talked about how they compared you to a running back currently on the roster, Lawrence Toafili. Just what have you learned about what he does in their offense and how you can kind of be utilized in the same way?
I just saw how versatile he is. That's something I want to work to be. Seeing how his route running, that's a lot I could improve on, and just him getting to the hole.
When did you know it was going to be FSU?
Spring.
Spring? It's been that long?
Yeah, but I wasn't 100% sure because I was still my recruitment visits.
Got you. When did you know 100% sure?
Official.
Did you let the staff know that weekend that you were coming?
Yes.
What was their reaction to that?
They were just very excited, Coach Atkins, Coach Norvell was in there, and Coach Tucker. They was just very excited, He had played the
War chant.
The war chant. It was just.
So that's what we were hearing in the stadium once you committed. Got you. Just what was that moment like, right? For you to make that big decision and then see the coaching staff that you're committing to get just as excited.
It was very special, seeing how excited they was for me to come in there. It shows how it was just everything they were saying was real. That's what it felt like.
We know this decision just wasn't about football. It was about more than football and, specifically another sport, track and field, which you excel at. Just how did FSU's track program also sell you on ending up there?
Oh, well, he was telling me how, some of their 400 runners, they was a little bit shorter than me, so it was kind of harder for them to do it, so the times were showing for it, but I saw, the time, me being there, I feel like I do very good over there.
For sure. You're a local guy. You grew up here. Just kind of, what does it mean now to represent from the hometown school?
It feels good, I be able to represent for the Danzy because they're Florida State fans. So it feels good to be able to represent for our family and Tallahassee.
Are you done with the recruiting process now? Are you not going to take any more visits?
I'm taking officials in December.
Okay. To a few more schools.
Yeah.
Got you. When do you plan to get back out over to FSU?
I'm not sure. We haven't talked about that.
Okay. Maybe see a few home games?
Yeah.
You mentioned, kind of beginning to know in the spring, that you thought you'd probably end up at Florida State. Was there, like a specific thing that happened in the spring, or was it kind of just gradually over the spring that you kind of thought you'd probably end up there?
Well, being over there, it just gradually, keep on going over there. I just, this might be home, so it's just
Cool. Thank you, Micahi.